This is Alan Farley from FX Empire. Let's take a look at this week's top stocks, crypto, and ETFs to watch. First up is Coinbase Global, which reports earnings this week. Now, Coinbase's IPO started off well enough with the stock pushing over the 400 level. Well, it topped out on the first day of trading and entered a decline that initially found support just above 200 in May. The stock broke that support level in the middle of January, descending to an all-time low around 162, bounced about 40 or 50 points, now trading about 30 points above the high. Now, the Biden administration is supposed to issue an executive order this week that lays the groundwork for the regulation of digital assets, and I don't see how this goes over well in the cryptocurrency community, because the more restraints that big governments put on crypto, the harder it is for it to find its footing. Next up is Home Depot, which reports earnings this week. Now, Home Depot's had quite a run. If you look, you can see it's really gained a tremendous amount of ground over the last few years. Did very well after the pandemic decline. Came up in 1, 2, 3, 4, sort of a 5-wave rally, and that's one thing you definitely have to watch as we go forward. Now, the stock topped out right here in December over 400, and it started to pull back, completed this double top breakdown in January. Came down to the 200-day moving average. Now, this is on January 1st, hit it right here on January 20th. Well, this is February, 21st or 20th? And it's still testing this 200-day moving average, so you can see how critical this is. I keep a very close eye on this price here after earnings, which is 343.61. If we do get a breakdown, then we could head to much lower ground, perhaps into this filling this little gap right here all the way at 300. Next up is Virgin Galactic, which reports earnings this week. Well, now we know it hasn't made any money during the quarter because in October it decided to put off its first tourist flight by like a year due to design issues. Now, one hopes it's just startup issues. We're not really sure, and we won't really know for some time. But as you can see, last week you had this little pop. That pop was when the company announced it was putting tickets on sale for its space flights, which run somewhere between $200,000 and $500,000 a seat. Well, that got the speculators going, but the stock did pull back, losing those gains into the weekend. Now, it also reports earnings this week. Now, the earnings will be nothing, but we may get an update on ticket sales, and any ticket sales there that are ahead of expectations could stabilize the stock, at least get it back up to the 50-day moving average in double digits. Next up, we have Cardano, ADAUSD, which is the Cardano US dollar. Now, this one hasn't done very well. As you can see, this thing started trading in March 2021. Now, this is par right here, right at $1. As you can see, it came down here, and here before taking off in that big rally into September. Now it came back down and filled out this descending triangle pattern. Can you see that? You see that descending triangle breaking down in November, posting lower low after lower low, testing the 50-day moving average here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times, 9 times, trading at an all-time low over the holiday right here around 91. Let's see what the current price is right now. Last price is about 90.6, so you can see it's still losing ground. It's very possible at this part, this support level at 1 has now gone from being support to being resistance, and we're going to see even lower prices in the weeks ahead. Finally, let's take a look at the Emerging Markets ETF, which is EEM. And now, if you take a look at this one, you don't see much here on this daily chart, but let's go back to a 5-year. And let's go back even to a full year. As you can see, what it's working up against, it came back up to the 2007 high in January 2021, pulling back in this bull flag pattern. Now, take a look down here at the monthly stochastics. We only have 4 turnarounds at the oversold set level in the past. Well, this is 2018, so the past 14 years. We had one here in 2015, one in 2018, and guess what? We just had one in the past couple of months. So we're in the first new buy cycle off of this level since about 2018. We're also approaching very strong support right here at the 50-month moving average. So there's a real good expectation that this channel right down here is going to, you might see this better on a weekly, this channel over here is going to break to the upside. Now, the first sign that it is breaking to the upside will be a rally above 50 that clears this 50, this is a 50-week moving average, and perhaps gets up to about 52, ending this string of lower lows.